Hi guys, welcome back to my amazing kitchen. And if you are new here, please don't forget to click on that subscribe button right now and join the amazing family today. In today's video, I have another simple and quick recipe for you. We are making some stir-fried gari. Yes, you heard me right, gari. This is a very easy and nutritious way of making Gari Fortor, and I know you are going to love it. So come along and let's get started. As always, all the ingredients will be listed in the description box down below, but we have some mixture of bell peppers. Try to mix the colors because it will make it really beautiful. We have some eggs, some passata, and our gari, of course. So before the actual stir frying, I'm going to hydrate my gari, and I do that by adding teaspoons of water a little bit at a time. And I'm going to go in with my hands and mix it together until it is well moistened for my liking. I would recommend you don't add all the water at once, but do it bit by bit so you can feel the texture of the gari and stop at the stage that is moistened enough for you. However, make sure not to make it too wet at this stage. You can tell your gari is perfectly moistened when you can mold it into a bowl, but also crumble it right after, just like a meat pie dough. When that happens, you know that your gari is at the perfect texture you want. Set the gari aside and continue with the recipe. Now crack your eggs into a bowl. And if you are not sure your eggs are super fresh, I would advise you do it in a separate bowl first before adding it to the rest. Season your eggs with some salt, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of black pepper or any seasoning that you would like to use. Beat it very well until the eggs are loosened up. It will make it really fluffy once you cook it. So I have heated up about 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil, and you can use any cooking oil of your choice. I'm going to add my eggs and begin to scramble right away. Now, can you see how fluffy the eggs are? That is because the temperature is right and we beat our eggs very well. That is how you can get fluffy eggs like this. Once your eggs are cooked, you want to scoop it out of your pan and set it aside. And at this stage, you will scoop it out with a little bit of oil, but that is perfectly fine. It will all come together in the end. To the remaining oil, you want to add your onions and fry it for about a minute and add your ginger paste. And my ginger paste contains garlic, onion, hot pepper as well, but you can use any ginger paste of your choice. I then go ahead and add my passata. I love passata because it cooks really quick. If you follow me, you'd know that, but you can use any blended tomatoes of your choice. I'm adding a teaspoon of my homemade jollof seasoning, a little bit of curry, and my homemade all-purpose seasoning. But once again, feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. You just have to bear in mind that this is going to be the base of our stir-fried gari, so this is where all the flavor is going to come from, so season it very well. So once the oil settles on top, it is an indication for me that the tomato base is perfectly cooked. I then add my cabbage, and I'm going to cook the cabbage for a minute or two only because I want it to be very crispy. Next, I add my mixture of bell peppers, and you don't have to use the same vegetables I'm using, but in my opinion, the cabbage and the bell peppers complement the gari very well. Now add your gari and stir fry everything together until it is well combined. And when that happens, you will know because the gari will soak up all the flavors from the tomato base, and it will take on the color as well. When it's well combined, it should be looking something like this. If it is too whitish, it might mean that your gari is more than your base. Add some chopped red onions for some freshness and some crunch as well. You want to gently stir that in until it is well mixed, and then go ahead and reintroduce our eggs. I used eggs in this recipe because I have plans of serving this with some pan-seared suya chicken thighs, but you can use chicken breast, chicken thighs, beef, any protein of your choice will work perfectly fine in this recipe. You can also leave out the protein and add some mushrooms and make it vegan. That will work too. This is a very simple recipe that you can customize to your own preference. So as soon as your eggs are well incorporated and mixed in, your stir-fried gari is ready to be served. Really, it's that simple. It's a very perfect and simple way of making Gari Fortor, very nutritious with the addition of the vegetables. I really hope that you try this. I'm going to set this aside for now and pan-sear my suya chicken thigh. So for the suya chicken thigh, I just mixed some suya powder with some salt and oil and marinated my chicken thighs in it, and in a very hot pan I'm going to drop them in. As you can hear the sizzle, the pan is well heated on a medium-high heat, and I'm going to cook each side for about 3 to 4 minutes depending on how thick your chicken thighs are, and then flip them once it is perfectly seared on one side and cook the other side for about 3 to 4 minutes also. Just look at this beauty. And this is all there is to the suya chicken thighs. I'm going to take it off my heat, allow it to rest for like 5 minutes, and then slice them perfectly. Can you see how juicy this chicken is on the inside? Yes, that is how you want it. I'm going to enjoy it with this simple and yet so delicious stir-fried gari. So if you are looking for a simple and quick recipe, for that day when you want to switch up things in the kitchen, this is the recipe you need to try. And I really hope you do that. So until I come your way next time with another amazingly delicious recipe, remember that cooking should always be fun and exciting. So try to cook each meal with love and see it radiate through the hearts of your family. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.